Right, hello everyone, welcome back. Trust everyone's okay these days. So this one is a remake of a video I posted very early on when I was starting all this stuff. This is Transformers Headmaster's Squeezeplay with his Headmaster Lokos, Lokos, pronounce that how you will. So I actually made a video on him pretty early on, just as a tester kind of thing. Tester waters kind of thing. Now that I've kind of understood what I'm doing, I can go into more detail. So there were 6 Headmasters released in 1988. Autobots had Siren, Nightbeat, and Hosehead. Decepticons had Squeezeplay, Horrible, and Fangry. Now, anyone who knows Transformers as much as I do will recognise him from the Transformers Master Force cartoon, which was a Japanese exclusive in '88. As opposed to Power Masters, they had God Masters and whatnot. He was called Cancer in Master Force. Now, don't get in an uproar. So, it's actually based on the zodiacal sign for Cancer, which is a crab monster. So, there you go. Anyway, I've babbled enough. So, the only difference in Japan is that the purple was replaced by pink, which looks much better. Maybe I'm too used to seeing him in a cartoon like that. So, got this weird crab head there, but we're going to get to that. These legs don't actually move, which is unfortunate, but well. The Legacy one is much better. So, again, very nondescript, very different looking from the first year's Headmasters where they actually move their arms. Not in this one, unfortunately. So, let's see if I remember how to do it, because it's been a while. I might have problems with this later on because the hands are really tight getting in. But yeah, that acts as some kind of weird backpack thing. You'll already see how it's going to look. And much like the ape-face toy, the head can't move, so he's just looking down. But at least you can move these as a sort of an elbow, which is okay. Squeezeplay was one of my favourite characters. Oh yeah, just show you very awkwardly. That goes in his back, but it was his head. See what I mean? I defy you to have any other Transformers character with a better story arc. Maybe Starscream in Armada. Alright, you can put him in there, but I'm not going to because it looks very snug and I'm not going to be able to get him out. Now, Cancer, or Squeezeplay, had a little gun companion called Browning, which is pretty awesome. I think the Legacy Edition has an allusion to that. But those pairings are pretty good. And the way the character evolves over Master Force is pretty awesome too. Check it out. Like I said, no other character has such a great character arc in any Transformers iteration. But yeah, there's a weird crab monster thing. That's kind of weird. Again, I've said numerous times, by at least 86, the whole Transformers in disguise, that robots in disguise thing, pretty much went out the window. You can't walk down the street without getting attention looking like this. And just to show you, the mouth does not move, but hey ho. But that is Squeezeplay at its best. There's a little rifle. It's a shame it's not sort of like Browning. Now in the box art, apparently you can put it on his back, but that's not true. But they had to work with something. So the shield, which is very awkwardly plugged in his But bum, I should say, because I'm British, I don't say but. That can be used as a shield. There we go there. And it's going to get him back to looking awesome. Again, I display him as a robot because the gun and the headmaster has nowhere to go. I'm probably going to have trouble getting these out. If I do one, I can't do the other. Let's see what we can do. As you can see, very tightly packed. One moment. Now, I don't recommend this, but it's easier. He says, don't try this at home. But then again, there is no other choice. There we go. Do not try that at home, unless you think you can do it. But there was no other way. You saw me just struggling there. So his face goes up. Once again, and the Decepticon headmasters in 88 don't have any covering for their tech specs. You can see when I plug them in. There we go. So, not too speedy, very strong, and moderately intelligent. They're saying a lot for a Decepticon. And they just plonk his gun back in his hand. And like the flail weapon, there is, or the shield at least, fit nicely there, because it's got no other place to go. You just notice his little crab feet just sticking up behind him. So that is it, my friends. This is Transformers Generation 1's Squeezeplay. A second video of him, because at the first one I made 2 years ago, I was testing the waters on this thing. And there'll be plenty more videos. Well, there definitely will be, because I've got almost 300 G1s, not to mention numerous versions of different characters over the years. Not too fond of Beast Wars, I should mention. But if you like this one, hit that like button and like and subscribe, and I'll do my best to share my collection. Not necessarily a know-it-all when it comes to Transformers, but I probably know more than most. So if you want any more little tidbits of information, probably come to me. And thanks for checking out my videos, and like and subscribe, and thank you for watching.